Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and the price action of XRP has just been astonishing lately. You know, XRP is up about 45% from its low just earlier this month. And what the hell day is it? Is it like the 7th today? We're not that far into the month right now, are we, right? Yeah, it's the 7th. And it's up about 45% from its low this month. Astonishing. Now look at this. So what I've got on your screen right now, it's the top 10 cryptos by market cap. XRP is just dominating. It's the best performing top 10 crypto on the planet right now, and it's also reclaimed, as at least at the time of recording this, and crypto's volatile, but at the time of recording this, XRP has moved from the number 8 cryptocurrency on the planet by market cap to number 6 today. Number 6. How many times have I said that when things happen in crypto, they happen quite quickly? That's just the nature of things. And it always seems impossible when price is down and then there's a bunch of consolidation, sideways trending. Always seems impossible, even for moves like this, what's been happening over the last couple days. Even that seems impossible to people when they get so emotionally beaten down. But it's not impossible. It's just most of what it is to be in crypto is not seeing these exciting, fun times. So just appreciate them when they're here. I do. I have fun reporting on this stuff, and when we're not experiencing this, I'm still fine. I'm pretty even keeled about this stuff. I don't feel emotionally negative. I feel emotionally excited because it's fun to see this stuff go up, since we so rarely get to see moves like this. But damn, you know, XRP up 22.76% in the last 24 hours. You don't normally see that, but you'd love to see it, right? So anyway, I'm going to share with you a few comments from analysts within this latest Moon Lambo hot jam. Also, there's this article from the Daily Hodl titled "Bitcoin Forming a Price Floor on Its Way to $100,000." Bloomberg report. So plenty to talk about. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this, XRP is at 84 cents. Woo woo. Bitcoin at $43,999. Market cap for the asset class back over $2 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance at 40.74%. So it's not the case that, by and large, altcoins are rallying tremendously. Bitcoin dominance is about where it's been for some time now. You can see in the top right of your screen here, this is the last 30 days of Bitcoin price dominance. It's the case that XRP is outperforming most of the market, and there are a handful of other coins that I've seen outside of the top 10 that are performing rather well, but they're few and far between. And XRP, again, the largest of large cap coins. You know, like, in terms of performance, it's just it's fun to see. And so here you go. You've got where are we at right now? You got a 24-hour low of 68 cents, and again, it's at 84 cents right now. Here's Bitcoin, back over 44,000 now, and 24-hour high 44,522. Not too shabby. Let's just look at this. So here's the 24-hour chart for XRP, and here I'll switch it now to 7 days. And there's the 7-day chart for XRP. Look, you never know when it's going to happen. So if you're asking, well, Moon Lambo, why are we seeing such tremendous moves to the upside for XRP right now? And the honest answer is that there is no reason, which is the case most of the time. It just happens out of nowhere. Do you think the fundamentals of XRP have shifted in any way whatsoever over this time period? No, people are just emotionally buying and selling. Eventually, you know, you have enough sideways trading that you get some sort of burst. And I don't know that I'm not saying that this is the big burst to the upside where, you know, we run up to all-time high. I'm skeptical of that. I don't suspect that's the case here. I think that's just a matter of time, though. But this is just how people behave. So whether it's price action to the downside, people ask, especially if you're new to crypto, why is this happening? What triggered this? Why is it? Well, there is no reason. It's just humans bouncing around off of each other on a large scale globally and reacting to what others are doing and feeling things and then making illogical decisions. That's what it is. That's the real answer. It's almost not that news can't impact it. I'm saying that it almost never does in crypto in particular because it's such a nascent asset class. Now look at this. This isn't going to surprise you. Here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Good news, everybody. Really good news here. The lemmings, the lovable, cuddly little lemmings, They are no longer fearful. They're rather neutral about markets. Look at this. They're at 48 out of 100, no longer fearful. Yesterday, they were fearful yesterday at 45 out of 100, but today, price has moved sufficiently to the upside that they're not fearful, they're just kind of even. They're neutral about it because of reasons. That makes logical sense. And it's so funny to see, and I actually put this tweet out just in the AM here. XRP at 75 cents and is currently the best performing top 10 coin, up over 12% in the past 24 hours. Well, it blew past that, didn't it? It sure as hell did. And look at this. Here's a headline from Cointelegraph. XRP gains 30% after Ripple gets permission to explain fair notice defense versus SEC. Yeah, look here. Again, these narratives, I don't buy them. Throw them away. XRP is not up because of any sort of news having to do with the SEC versus Ripple case. In fact, the timing doesn't even make sense, but you see this all the time in crypto media. You see it in mainstream media because they know even less about crypto markets. There's got to be something that's causing this. This is the thought process. No, there doesn't, and there isn't. It's just people emotionally buying and selling. But I still thought I'd highlight this for a couple of reasons. First of all, don't mind seeing a headline from Cointelegraph, which historically has not been particularly fair to XRP. Don't mind seeing a headline from them talking about XRP being up over 30%, but it's actually even higher than that since posting. So they note that the February 3rd low or what was it? Well, I don't see it here. Well, whatever it was, the point is, whatever I was going to pull up the percentage. It doesn't matter. Even if it's 30%, it's a ton. But if you look, see, XRP's run higher since they put this out. So, regardless, I'm not going to try and crunch numbers as I'm recording these videos because I do all these videos in one take. So I just like to keep it like raw and authentic and all that, which is the primary reason I do that. But whatever it is, the point is, way up, way up. And then there's this from chart analyst Michael Vandepop. And he's so right. He wrote, "Suddenly the talks of a potential crisis have disappeared." Isn't it funny how that works? Nothing's actually changed regarding the adoption of cryptocurrencies or the utility that they offer. Any of the fundamentals, nothing's different, but the price go up, so now there's no more crisis talks, right? Humans are silly little creatures. Here's this from chart analyst Credible Crypto. Would have liked to have seen a pullback to around $39,000 to $40,000. I'm just talking about Bitcoin here. But the pullback was even more shallow / sideways than I was expecting. Welcome to the 1212. Now up against monthly supply, so let's see how Bitcoin handles this. And here's the chart that he shared. And he's not the only one to note that in terms of pullbacks recently, over the last 24 or 48 hours, whatever you want to look at, ever since this thing really started moving for Bitcoin, which led the market, the pullbacks have been very brief and very shallow. Will Clemente highlights. Let's take a look at this chart analyst. He's an on-chain analyst, really. Will Clemente, and he wrote the following. Just as the move down gave no dead cat bounces or clean retests, this up move so far has given shallow dips and no clean retests, leaving sidelined capital sweating and potentially having to chase. No kidding. And then he wrote in a separate tweet, this is also from Will Clemente, "If only there were signs." Were there signs, folks? Arguably, yes. What have I been reporting for a long-ass time? That the whole time the sell-off's been happening, which, in crypto, which was led by Bitcoin, of course. The sell-off was led by Bitcoin. What was happening? Who was on the receiving end of these sell orders? Whales. I've been reporting on that endlessly. I've been highlighting it again and again and again. At some point the other day, I was like, I hope I'm not being too repetitive on that point, but it's important. It's actually really important here. And so Will Clemente shared this chart here, and he noted right here, and this is 10 days ago, mind you, he tweeted out some fairly heavy whale buying over the last week. And what do you know? The whales buy when the prices are suppressed, and then eventually it goes up. And it did. It did go up. The whales bought the dip. They bought the fear from the little lemon investors falling one after another off the cliff to their own demise, and now the price went up. And that's why he sarcastically wrote, "If only there were signs." Yeah, if only, right? There were. And here's the piece from the Daily Huddle. Bitcoin forming a price floor on its way to $100,000, Bloomberg report. Bitcoin is likely forming support above the $40,000 level en route to breaking the six-figure mark, according to Bloomberg commodities analysts. In its latest crypto outlook report, Bloomberg says that traders thinking that Bitcoin is trading between a range of $30,000 and $60,000 may be caught off guard as Bitcoin's price action progresses. And here's the quote. Bitcoin is more likely forming a floor than a ceiling, which means range traders accustomed to $30,000 to $60,000 may be disappointed. Since the start of 2021, the more tactically oriented had opportunities near the lower end twice and to sell for double around the upper end. Our graphic shows this consolidation period may be ending with a path of least resistance pointing higher. About 30% below the 52-week moving average has proven to be a good support reading. Bitcoin revisited this potential bottom in January for the first time since the 2020 trough. Jeez, I swear I can talk. I know how to read words within the English language. I consider myself a moderate English speaker, which is my only language, other than gibberish, perhaps. And so there we are. What do you know? What do you frickin' know, man? It's crazy. Oh, you know what? Actually, I will try and plug this in. What the hell? It's at the end of the video, but let's try and plug this in. Here's the low. I think that it got as low as 58 cents, but here's the low point in February 3rd, 60 cents. I had 58 cents plugged in. I think it was in that article that I was highlighting. Let's say, I'll do both numbers. So if it's 58 cents, which I think was the low from the article, I just didn't spot it immediately, and then it's run up to 84 cents in a matter of several days. This is just a percentage increase calculator because I can't be bothered with doing math myself. So putting the starting value here, final value here, so 58 cents starting value, final value to current price, 84 cents. And you can see that the percent increase is just a hair shy of 45%. So even if it were 60 cents here, I can just calculate that too. It's barely going to be different. There you go, 40% increase still. But I'm pretty sure I saw 58 cents in there. But regardless, the point is price way up. Price way up. And this is just the beginning, folks. Like I feel so strongly. XRP at some unknown point in the future will hit its all-time high and it will enter price discovery, and it's going to result in life-changing wealth for a lot of people. It won't for most people probably, because most people don't have the mental fortitude and understanding of crypto, the discipline and the patience to achieve life-changing wealth. People mostly are just going to emotionally buy and sell. But I still think it's a powerful message, as I've said many times on this channel, that the opportunity is there. You can achieve life-changing wealth investing in crypto over relatively short periods of time when compared to traditional asset classes, like even if you're just looking at equities, for example. It's a real thing. Undeniably, unquestionably true. And I think I feel as close to knowing as possible that it is going to happen at some unknown point in the future, but it's up to you to make sure it happens for you. Because I still think most people are going to fail. I'm just trying to be I don't want to sound too negative, but I'm just trying to be a realist here is all. I don't think most people are going to achieve that. But if they had the faculties necessary to just control themselves emotionally, then if you just have a basic understanding of what it means and how holding works rather than getting in and out of positions, like, yes, the opportunity is there. I think it's so powerful for everybody listening to this and for myself to like that message that yes, the everyday person can achieve that type of life-changing wealth investing in crypto. Yes, that's incredibly powerful. But it doesn't change the reality, which is data has shown that over the last 13 years, it hasn't been the case for most people. But it doesn't mean they couldn't have. They just didn't because they don't know what in the ever-loving hell they're doing, and they're impatient, all those types of things. Is what it is, though, folks. So I'm excited to be here because I'm going to keep hanging out. I will be here when XRP rockets up into price discovery one day, which I think is inevitable. I could be wrong, but that's how it seems. It's what it seems like to me. And I'll also be here after the bubble inflates and pops and we enter a bear market. I'm going to be there too, and I'm going to be just as excited. I'm not going to be sad or depressed because it's not a thing to be sad or depressed about. It's an opportunity to purchase lower. So I bought for a number of years. I'm waiting for it to rocket up. I will scale out of my position mostly or entirely on the way to the top, and then once the bubble pops, I'll wait for things to get sufficiently suppressed, maybe after 80% price decline, and then I'll just start buying again on the way down, and I won't be able to buy the bottom perfectly, which means that my investments will be down as I continue to dollar cost average in, but that's fine. That's what I did over the last few years, and I'm ready to do it again. It's exciting. It's fun. The opportunity won't go away even after the bubble pops, folks. Ooh, XRP at 85 cents now. Don't mind seeing that. All right, I'm wrapping up. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.